Obviously, Enrique's tried before, so talk to us about what that means to actually get her. And now she's sitting here right in front of you all.
Yeah, when she told Enrique she couldn't come to Dallas, she told me the same thing through her agent. But we tried unsuccessfully a couple of different times, most recently during her free agency a few years ago, and ultimately didn't work out. Ironically, we were part of that in a 3-team trade that got us some other assets. But when I learned that there was a possibility this offseason to make it happen, obviously I jumped at it because I think she, rarely can you kind of check a lot of different boxes of need with one player acquisition. And she's literally, if you would say, hey, create the player that would be ideal to plug into what we're building, it's Natasha Howard. So we were over the moon excited when we got the opportunity to participate. And we were happy to get involved in a 3-way deal with New York and Sema in Connecticut and to make it happen.
And then you told her there's Buc-ee's, and then you told her there's Whataburger. And she's like, all right, I guess I'm in. Oh my goodness. Well, it brings some new big energy here, and we definitely are excited. We'd love to see it. We'd love to hear it. Veronica, this one's for you. You look at the weapons that have been added during free agency. Over the weekend, Diamond Shields, as you guys heard, along with our already existing Enrique, Satu, you guys already know the lineup. As a point guard, how excited are you, and how good does that sound for this season?
Obviously, it sounds great. I mean, everything that we just heard from Greg, from Enrique, and from Natasha, I think it's just super exciting, honestly, and as a point guard, that's everything that you could want. The pick and roll and just being able to space out the floor with Reek and just to get better and better. I think it's just a blessing to be able to learn from these new vets and people that I've honestly looked up to and watched throughout my career. To be able to play alongside them is super exciting. I think it's going to be a great year for sure.
Dream team?
Dream team.
We're just going to go ahead and throw that energy out there, put it into the universe.
And
go
I
ahead
think
and
dream is better than super, right?
Go ahead and throw it out there. It's the dream team. So Natasha, give us a glimpse into the off season and how you've been preparing for 2023.
To be honest, haven't been really doing nothing.
Honesty, best policy.
Yeah, just hanging out with my family, enjoying them. Working out, came here, to spend time with the organization, get to know people, front office, coaching staff, everybody. But now I'm ready to get things going. I'm excited to pack my stuff from New York and move it down here and get the road rolling.
Love it. Now, Enrique, what about you? I know if you told this crowd of people I hadn't really been doing anything, they wouldn't believe you. So tell us about what's been going on with your off season.
Yeah, I've been working out, playing pickup. Veronica, we play pickup. Training, really just been working out. This is my first year not going overseas, so I actually have time to work out, get better at different things. So it's been a really good off season.
Okay, love to hear it. We're cooking up something special for this season, and it all starts in the off season. You guys know that better than anybody, and I think that the crowd, the fans, the family, everybody who comes to see you guys can really tell what a difference that makes. I've heard championships are won in the off season. Do you think that's true?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's true. You don't just go into a season with the same thing that happened last year. It will be the same result. So definitely got to be something different and dedication to your craft.
Absolutely. Now you're staring at the longest tenured player over here on the team. You guys already know Enrique's in that spot. You have a home here in the DFW, and you're spending your off season here. So talk to us about just embracing being a part of the DFW and how the fans and the crowd play into that.
Yeah, this is home now, and I think, the fans play a part just even seeing them in the community. I see a lot of fans, a lot of times that'll come up to me and say, good luck this season, or, we watch you all the time and stuff like that, so it definitely feels like a family here. I don't feel like, a visitor, I feel like this is home, so I've definitely gotten, real comfortable here.
I love that. How do you feel when you call the longest tenured player?
I'm like, year 5, that sounds crazy.
I know, it goes by really fast. Oh my goodness. Okay, couple more questions to kind of get us going through the night and through our panel here. Natasha, what is your message for the fans this season?
Just be real excited about what we're about to do this season. You know, sit up on your feet the whole game, cheer loud, and and just be the great fan that y'all are.
Now, as fans of the W, they hear that all the time, right? Show up, be loud, make sure you get to games, make sure you're supporting. But as a player, in those moments where they are doing what you ask, how does that feel, and what is that difference like versus a quiet crowd?
It feels good, we can feel the energy coming from the fans, and that actually get us going on the court, even though y'all don't know it, but we see it and we feel it. So we really appreciate y'all for doing your part. And with a quiet fan, it's kind of it's boring, and you can feel the energy, you up here, and the next thing you know, your energy drops, and next thing you know, we're behind 10, 20 points.
So it's all you guys' fault, basically.
If you're not loud, it's on you. Now, Greg, obviously, still in the midst of free agency right now, which, like you said earlier, it's been a little bit wild. What can we expect to see more so from the Wings during this offseason?
I need a break. I think you never say never, but I think we've accomplished our major goals for this offseason in terms of adding experience, adding versatility. Tosh can play multiple positions, Diamond can play multiple positions, athleticism, and defensive acumen. We've also, along the way, stockpiled a bunch of draft picks again. So I think we're well positioned in this draft, whether we end up utilizing all those picks or moving those picks for other players or later year drafts. I think we have 3 this year, 2 next year, and 2 the following year in the first round. There's different perspectives on draft picks, but I come from the school that you can never have too many because all they are is assets, whether you use them to make picks or use them to do other things. I think it's good to have picks, and the next couple drafts are really strong drafts. So not only do we have a really good core group, with the 3rd and 5th and 11th pick in this year's draft, we'll be able to improve ourselves in the draft as well.
A couple